This item is an early edition of the infamous anti-witchcraft treatise, Malleus Maleficarum, written principally by the cleric and inquisitor Heinrich Kramer in 1487. The law library's copy is an incunabulum, printed in Nuremberg in 1496, just 9 years after the first edition appeared. The Malleus Maleficarum is a manual for conducting the trial of a defendant accused of witchcraft. The title suggests the approach that Kramer took toward his subject. Malleus Maleficarum, or, in German, Hexenhammer, translates as the hammer of witches. The work is divided into 3 parts. The first part is dedicated to proving that witches exist. The second part discusses cases of witchcraft and also, interestingly, the manner by which witches are recruited. It argues that existing witches are responsible for recruitment of new witches, essentially serving as the devil's human resources department. The third and final part of the document contains practical advice to the judge on how to conduct the trial with the goal of obtaining a confession from the accused. Here the treatise recommends strategies for examining the accused while also protecting oneself against a witch's powers. The judge was advised to be cautious not to allow the accused to touch him. It also advised that the accused be led into the courtroom backwards, since the accused may be able to bewitch the judge and alter the outcome of the trial merely by looking at him. The accused was entitled to appointed counsel, but not one of their choosing, since, no doubt, they would choose representation constrained by diabolical influence. Instead, the judge selected an advocate whose character was neither litigious, nor easily bribed, nor evil-minded. It must ideally be someone to whom suspicion would not easily attach. The advocate was held to standards of good conduct, and was expected to refrain from pretentious oratory. Even if the advocate met these criteria, representing someone accused of witchcraft was not without its risks. If an advocate was found to have defended heresy, he could have been excommunicated for his trouble. The advocate was expected to refuse or abandon a case that he considered desperate or unjust, but authorities differed as to whether he would have to return the fee if he had discovered the case was unjust after he had already commenced his work, with one authority concluding that he could retain the fee if he had worked very hard. One interesting feature of the law library's copy is the presence of 16 leaves of manuscript notes that are bound with the book. Written in one hand in brown ink, they contain various theological notes and excerpts on heresy, and were likely composed in Italy between 1450 and 1480. The holes that are visible throughout the book are wormholes. This item, at least some point in its 523 years, suffered significant exposure to insects.